Little is known about the life of Robert Leroy Johnson, 1911 to 1938, who lived only 27 years. His mysterious 1938 death has been attributed to poison put in his moonshine liquor by a jealous husband of one of Johnson's mistresses. No birth certificate has been found. He was born into a poor family of 9 in 1911 in Mississippi, and during his young life was a wanderer playing in juke joints. He was a self-taught guitarist who played out of tune, not knowing how to tune his guitar. He sang in a high tenor voice full of ache and attitude.
You better come on in my kitchen. There's hard to be blind and I do.
And it was years after his death, with the advent of rock and roll, that he became one of the most famous musicians of legend, a lost prophet, epitomizing Mississippi Delta blues. In hoodoo folk belief, popular at the time, it was said his talent developed after a visit to the devil at an actual crossroads of the highways to make a deal with the devil in exchange for help in guitar tuning so he could become an outstanding guitarist after he had poorly performed. The hoodoo belief, however, followed after having taken lessons from Ike Zimmerman in the solitude of cemeteries where they could practice undisturbed, and after following his later release of Crossroad Blues and Me and the Devil Blues. However, posthumously, musicians discovered his many innovations. He was then inducted into the Blues Hall of Fame in 1980 and the first Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1986. He was ranked as 5th in Rock and Roll Magazine's 100 Greatest Guitarists of All Time. Known for his complex guitar techniques and corner loading, which is facing a corner to enhance the guitar's sound, including a dazzling 6-string technique, assimilating delta slide and rhythmic attack, using an East Coast fingerstyle and innovative boogie bass line developed from urban blues piano called walking bass, such as in his piece, I Believe I'll Dust My Broom, making a low ambling rhythm that encourages a swaggering strut. His lyrics were continuous, floating blues lines amongst his poetic creations. His accomplishments, in addition to his performances, were building blocks for the generations of musicians like Bob Dylan, Eric Clapton, and Led Zeppelin, examples making him an early influence on rock and roll, also earning him the title of grandfather of rock and roll. Robert Johnson died in Mississippi with 12 recordings done in 1936 and 37. Nothing was written about him before his death, and he has only existed in his records and in whatever people made up or remembered about him. Johnson's life became a chasm between the man he was and the myth he became. This is Yvonne Cloutier reporting for SCA-TV on Musical Moments.
took for my best friend. Some joker got lucky, throwed her back again.